Hi, I'm Bill Davis, and thanks for watching. Undoubtedly, you've all heard the Department of Homeland Security has bought up virtually all of the small arms ammunition in the United States for training purposes. That's right. Let's see, the Secretary of DHS, Janet Napolitano, has sworn to Congress under oath that they, DHS, are buying this ammunition in bulk to get better prices. She has convinced our gullible politicians in Washington, D.C. that somehow her buying over 700 million rounds of .22 long rifle, 9mm, 40 Smith & Wesson caliber, 38 Special, 357 Magnum, 45 ACP, 223, 30-30 Winchester, 30-06 Springfield, 7.62 by 39, that's AK-47 ammunition, 45 long Colt, that's for cowboy guns, 12 gauge shotgun, 410 gauge shotgun, and 308 caliber ammunition for training purposes is true. Well, I don't believe it. Do you? 450 million of those 700 million rounds are in 40 caliber Smith & Wesson hollow points. Now, hollow points are not training ammunition. Hollow points are designed for one thing, and that's to do massive tissue damage into a live target. In other words, it's a people stopper. There are several problems with Ms. Napolitano's story. First, 500 million rounds of ammunition means her agents, 700 million rounds of ammunition means her agents are using over 1,000 rounds more per person than the United States Army. Second, the DHS does not issue any weapons chambered for .22 long rifle, 38 Special, 357 Magnum, 30-30 Winchester, 30-06 Springfield, 45 long Colt, 7.62 by 39, or 410 gauge shotgun ammunition. So why did Ms. Napolitano say she was buying this ammunition for training purposes, when about half of the ammo she purchased has absolutely no application to DHS weaponry? When Ms. Napolitano was appointed as Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security by Barack Hussein Obama, she had absolutely no prior law enforcement experience, no security experience, and no background whatsoever that would lead anyone to believe she were even remotely qualified to head such a department. Now, that's a very disturbing fact in that no one is challenging her claims as to why they are buying this ammunition. The United States ammunition retailers have been unable to get ammunition for customers due to this purchasing by DHS, which diminishes their revenues. Small business, we're going to help small business. That's what the Obama administration said. Well, they're killing small business, at least in this area. Shooting ranges and hunting clubs have lost hundreds of millions of dollars in lost business. But the bigger picture here is that a government agency has virtually rendered useless every weapon in the hands of citizens through the denial of ammunition purchases. Citizens would have screamed bloody murder if legislation had been enacted to tax ammunition. So to circumvent this reaction by the public, the government has simply bought up all of the country's resources and ammunition instead. So we, the people, are now at a crossroads. We have to decide if we continue to trust our government, even though they have openly lied to us about these ammunition purchases, as well as they've lied to Congress, or do we start raising hell with our elected representatives in D.C.? In the 1960s, the Reverend Martin Luther King marched on Alabama, Mississippi, and ultimately on Washington, D.C. itself to draw attention to the plight of the Black Americans in America. He drew the attention of the world as well. I believe the time has come to organize ourselves into local groups throughout our nation and march on the local offices of our senators and assembly people. We should bombard the government switchboard with phone calls to our elected representatives, letting them know we are not going away and our rights are not open to interpretation, negotiation, differentiation, or modification. Pass this number, the number that's on your screen, pass this number around, put it on your Twitter and Facebook pages, let everyone know who we are and that we're here and we're sincere. The U.S. Capitol Switchboard. Give them a call. I'm Bill Davis. Thanks for watching.